So hello guys, welcome to this night live streaming. So in today's live stream we'll be talking more of in today's live streaming I'll be more of showing you every live statistic and how you can analyze the market, be it you trading indices, forex or crypto. So my main purpose of doing this live streaming for you is not just to show you how to show you free signals, but at the same time is to actually teach you how you can also analyze the market from your own point as well. So with that already said, let me get straight into the trading system and then show you how you can actually do your analytics. But before that, let me connect it to so let me drop this link off to my Telegram community before we start. So right now you can see that we are into the market right now, and this is AUDJPY. So this is Australian dollar JPY, and this is the first market to be analyzing today. So this Australian dollar JPY pair. So the reason why I did not start from the top here is because we already made an analytics on GBP JPY yesterday. However, since then we actually got our entry at this point here. So if you followed yesterday, we made analytics on GBP JPY where we decided to place a sell order around this area here, and that actually happened, and you can see that the market is back to the upside again. So with that aside, now let's move on to today's market. So for today's market, let's start with Australian dollar JPY. So Australian dollar JPY is part of my favorite trading pairs. Like the pairs you see on this part here are the ones I actually trade, and these are some indices and other metals I trade often. So we are going to touch on almost all of these pairs here. So the first thing here, let's take a look at the Australian dollar JPY. So I'm a day trader. So if you're a swing trader, a scalper, you can let me know down on the comment section. I'm personally a day trader, so I'll be going over to the 4 hours chart. So the reason I use the 4 hours as a day trader is that my main concern is what is happening within this day that I'm about to execute my trade. I don't really pay much attention about what happened 2 days ago, 3 days ago, or some few months ago. So that's my main aim as a day trader. So I'll be looking at today's market alone. So now if you consider today's market right now and what we are seeing right here, let me draw the whole market together. So the first thing I always do when I'm making my analytics is first of all getting my overall resistance area. So this area is the point whereby the market has went to highest in recent time. And then the next thing is I get my support area as well. So if you should take a look at it right here, this is the most key support area in the market currently. So I don't consider most of this week breaking below all of these zones, because when I'm placing my trade, I actually use the main zones either up or downside of it to place my trade. So I don't consider the wicks below it. So now let's take a look at this market and see where it's going. So if you take a look at this market carefully, from this point you can see that the market is a clear uptrend that is currently heading to this resistance area. So if you should take a look at it right now, this market is an uptrend, and at the same time, if you should take a look at this point here, we can see an uptrend signal here. So here is it. We have this ascending triangle here. You can see that the triangle is moving upward. So in case you can see the triangle, let me draw it out for you. You can see from here, it came here, came here, came here, came here, came here, came here. You can see that the buyers are gradually overtaking the market. You can see it here. So right now the market is here. So this is a clear sign that this market is actually an uptrend. So to trade this sort of market, the best thing you should actually do is wait for this market to come back to this point here. So please don't just take the signals I'm dropping alone. Pay attention to the analytics I'm making that's actually coming up with this final result, because that is the most important thing as a trader. Your main aim is not just to get the signals, but to apply whatever thing you are learning during the process of getting the signals. So for this reason, I'll be waiting for a buy opportunity in this market. If this market should come back to retest this yellow line below here again. So if the market should come and retest this yellow line, then I'm going to place a buy order immediately. So for that, let me give the entry details for Australian dollar JPY. So my entry detail is when this market actually comes back to retest this yellow line, and I'll be entering the market here with my take profit at this previous zone, and then my stop loss will be below this previous high here. So you can see this previous swing low here, this is where my stop loss will be. So you can see that the reason why I see that my stop loss is a bit below here is simply because I want to give my stop loss some decent amount of space, so that in case the market comes back for a retest, I will still be in hope of getting back into profit again. That's the reason why I'm going to be giving my stop loss this sort of space. So now my expectation of this market is that this market movement should come like this, and then come and hit here, and then the moment the market hits here and then show any sign of price rejection, I'm going to place a buy order immediately to this previous resistance area here. So you see, this is where I'll be taking my profit. So now let me just mark out everything for you so that you can get the information right on your screen. So this is a ratio of 1 to 9.6. So if you are risking $100, then you'll be making $196 in profit, which is a good trade as a day trader, because as a day trader you get to take multiple trades and not just one. So for that, let me just write the information for this market. So AUDJPY entry. So we'll be entering this market at 97.063. Take profit at 98. So TP at 98.348, and then my stop loss at 96.408. So these are all my entry information for this particular market called Australian dollar JPY. So if you are watching right now, you can either place a limit order or advisably wait for the market to come and retest here, and then you place your order. But this order here is 100% safe, just as what we did for GBP JPY yesterday, where we waited for the market to pull back to come and break its neckline before we place our trade. So as what we are going to do for this market as well. Just wait for a pullback before you place your order. So now coming back to this market again. So you can see the information on your screen right now. You can also use this one to place an order on the Australian dollar JPY market. So now I'm going back to my trading again. So any market we are done with, I'll be dropping it off there. So after that, I'm just going to take a snapshot of this market, download image. So I'll just download it. Now let's move on to the next market here. Okay, so here is the thing about me. So you can see another trade we took yesterday went 100% successfully well. You can see this was another one done yesterday that went 100% successfully well. So we'll be talking about this one. So I'm just going to put a date here. So 22 Jan 2024. So now I'll be moving on to, let's take a look at so this is Swiss JPY. So the thing about me is that if I place an order on GBP JPY or AUDJPY, I don't like placing another order on that same market. So what I'll literally do is that I won't be placing any order that has to do with anything that has to do with Australian dollar and JPY anymore. So now let's take a look at a different market here, which is the Euro Pounds. So you can see this and that trade we took yesterday again, Euro Pounds. It also went on very well. So now let me clean it and let's take a fresh analytics on this market. So this is the euro pound market, and if we should take a look at the euro pound right now, the market is at a support level here. So the market is currently at a support level here, and for us to make profit in this market that is at a support level, our main aim should be two things. The first thing is to consider the market direction, but for that, let me mark out my key resistance area. So this is my key resistance area at this moment, and if you take a look, the market is at a support level, but then at this support level, the market is actually a downtrend. So here is the downtrend here. So you can see the market is not consistently even retesting the trend line here. So now what we are waiting for in this market is simply two things. One of it is waiting for this market to pull back from here, to retest here, show a price of a sign of rejection, then we'll trade it down, or simply wait for the market to break below, come back for a retest. So now let me give you my pure entries on this market. But before giving you my entries, let me correspond some of the swing lows that are retested correctly. This area was a previous swing low that this place came to retest. Here's another swing low, and you can see it came back to retest it as well. So now our next target is that this market also, see, let me draw this swing low. So our next target here is that this market should also come and retest this area. So we are currently waiting for this market, this current market, to come and retest here. So from here, if you should trade to here, then we'll be looking for a sell opportunity. Since the market is a downtrend, so we'll be looking for a sell opportunity to actually sell it. You see, thank God that you actually joined live right now, so no need to miss anything. So you see, so this is the opportunity we'll be waiting for in this market right now. We'll be waiting for this sort of movement in this market to place an order. So until this market trade back to this area and show any sign of rejection, I want to advise you to place an order. So to place an order in this market, let's take a look at where we'll be aiming our take profit at, which is really important. So for that, let's go over to a higher time frame, 1 day, and then let's see if we can get a good take profit area here. So here is a good take profit position. So now let's trace it out on the 4 hours. So meaning if this market should pull back to here, to this line here, then we are going to sell it. So now let me get my sell entry from here, and then aim it to this direction here with my stop loss at this top here. So since we'll be waiting for a rejection pattern, let's just take it a bit down. So this is also another 1 to 1.96 as well. So meaning if you are risking $100, you should be waiting for $196 profit. So here are my entries on EURGBP. So EURGBP. So for EURGBP entry, so please don't just use the entry data I'm giving you. One, wait for the market to pull back to the 0 point. Let me just get it out for you. So one, wait for the market to pull back to the 0.85744 area, and then once it shows rejection up to the 0.85695 area, then you can place a sell order, and then your take profit should be at 0.84960, with your stop loss being at 0.86087. So this is your information for the EURGBP. So this EURGBP, sorry for me, EURGBP. So this should be your data. So now this is the first one. On the what if the market doesn't trace back? So here is what if comes in. So in case the market doesn't trace back to this particular area here, which is this area to come and retest the 0.85778 level, and then show a price of rejection, then your next target should be the market breaking below here. So in that case, you'll be waiting for the market to break below this line here, and they're coming back probably to here, they're coming back for a retest and sign of rejection. Then you can also place a sell order from this level. So until you create this sort of structure, then you can place an order. So you can also use this same information to place an order to this area and then take your profit out of it. But my most targeted area is the one that I've given you the signals right on the screen. So anyone who is missing out, that is just for that person. We are here taking our trades already. So I'm just going to keep this like this and then just take a screenshot of it as well as I take screenshot of all my trade. Then I'm going to put a date as well. Now let me just put a date. This one was 23rd January 2024. So I'll be putting the date right here so that when I come back into the market later on, I'm going to see the market movement and I see if my trade went well or not. So that is the second one. So I've given you two signals so far. So if you're watching this video right now, please kindly smash on that like button, drop a comment, and also don't forget to share with your colleague as well, because the more views we get, the more power we get, the more we are likely to grow. Please, so you can also share this channel so that we get more engagement, as it helps motivate the creator as well. So now I'm going to mark this market as well, as we've tested this market. We are not on flag Euro USD, on flag GBP JPY, then place a flag on this. So now the next market we'll be looking out for is simply NZDCHD. So now let's take a look at the NZDCHD as well. So I'm going to reset the NZDCHD and then we are going to analyze this market as well. So for that, let me just update the link. Let me just update the title so that people are going to see the pairs that we've actually analyzed. And then EURGBP. So now back to our chart again. Let's take a look at the NZDCHD on the 4 hours chart. So please, all my charts are simply dealing with the 4 hours. So everything we are doing right now is on the 4 hours market. So just take it like that. So when placing your trade, please take a look at what is going on the 4 hours and then 4 hour, 1 hour. Please just use only those two time frames. Anything apart of that is out of my trade. So 4 hours and 1 hour. So if you're a different trader, you can let me know your pair down in the comment section. Give me the time frame you want and I'm going to look into that time frame and give you my own analytics as well, because the market movement changes from time to time. So if I should go back to the daily time frame now, this uptrend might be a downtrend. If I go to the 50-minute time frame now, this trend you are seeing now might be a total different market structure as well. So always consider that. So for that, let me take a look at this area. So I'm marking this area as our key support. So let me take here as our key support area first. So here is our key support area for NZDCHF. NZDCHD. NZDCHD is our key support area. And then this top is our key resistance area. Then let me refresh the chart now. So if you take a look at this market right now, the market is actually trending low. But then the reason why I'm afraid to place a sell order in this sort of market is that we need to be very cautious, because the market is trending low, but it's not creating any further swing lows and swing highs anymore. So if you take a look at it right now, you can see clearly that the market is going down on a very straight line. You can see very straight movement. The market is taking a very straight movement without being interrupted. And when trends are in this manner, I often don't like trading them. I'm going to be honest with you. The reason is that anything can happen from this point. The market might decide to create a reversal point here, or just continue its movement. So for that sake, I advise to leave this market right now, because when I'm trading a downtrend or an uptrend, I always like it when I'm seeing swing highs, swing lows, and the rest. But when I'm not seeing swings like this, you actually don't get a good place to place your stop loss. You don't get any good place to place your take profit, nor any sort of good position to do any sort of thing that you want to trade. So for that reason, I'm not going to trade this market regardless of the direction. So we can look for any other pair containing NZD and then CAD, Canadian dollar. So here's NZDCHF. So now let's take a look at NZDCHF. So NZDCHF, we also analyzed it yesterday. You can see the market pulled back exactly as I said, came to hit this mark here that we actually ruled out. So this is another good one for us. So if you missed yesterday one, please don't miss the one I'm going to do tomorrow, and then also watch this one to the very end, because you don't know which of the signals will actually play out for the highest profit. So it's always advisable you watch to the end. So right now let's take a look at NZDCHF. So this is NZDCHF. I think I should just display the pairs right now. Or can you see the pairs? Okay, I believe you can already see the pairs, so no need to show it on my chart. So for this is the 4 hours on a NZDCHF, and then I'm just going to get my key areas just as I do with every other trade. So I always implement same strategy all around all my trade. Here's our major key resistance area. However, the market is creating another one at this area here. If you take a look at it, the market is trying to create another one here, and at the same time the market is indirectly moving downwards gradually. It's moving downwards, but you are not really seeing that downwards movement, but the market is directly moving downwards. So now that we've gotten this sort of pattern, here's another thing we need to take note of. Let me just draw this market upwards. So currently you can see that the market is at a support level here. The market is at a support level, and then previously when this market got, okay, you say let's look at gold. Okay, so I'll be looking at gold in a few minutes, please. Kindly wait, let me finish up with this NZDCHF, then we are going to look at gold, since you say we should look at gold. So here you can see that the market is currently at a support level. However, if you should take a look at the higher time frame and then go down, you are going to see that we have another support level down here, which you can also consider. And from this support level, this way created double bottom, and they took a reversal to the upside recently. So now for that, we can actually take a look at it. And then, so for this sort of market right now, we are looking for two things in this market that has to do with NZDCHF. So for NZDCHF, we are going to wait for this market to trade back to this yellow line here. And then once you get to this yellow line, which is at the price of 0.53226 NZDCHF, and then it shows a sign of rejection, then we are going to place a sell order from this area to this area as take profit 1, and then from here to here as take profit 2. So now let me give you the two signals I have for NZDCHF. So NZDCHF. The first one is simply wait for the market to trade back to the trend line we drew here, which is at the price of let me get it out again. So wait for the market to trade back to this line here, and that will be at the price 0.53218, actually 0.53218. And then after that, you wait for a pullback. You wait for the market to actually make a pullback to this area here. So if it makes a pullback here with a good sign of rejection, then you can place a sell trade. Like this. So now let me type all the information. Entry 0.53218, 0.080. Stop loss 0.53352. And then take profit. The first take profit 1, 0.52616. Take profit 2, at 0.51856. So these are all the details for NZDCHF. So we are currently waiting for this market to pull back to this area and then we'll place a trade. On the other hand, if the market doesn't pull up to this this top level and they show a sign of rejection to this level, then the next thing we can actually do is that we can wait for the market to break below this line here, to break below here, and then come back, break below here, come back for a retest. Then we can also sell from that area to here. So if the market should break below 0.52616 level, if the market should break below that level and then pull back to that level for a retest and then show a price of a sign of rejection, you can also place a sell order from that area as well. So that would be our second option of trade. So now let me just mark it out here. So these are currently our two marks for this market. So now someone actually requested for gold, which is the XAUUSD. So for that, let me go over to that market. But before that, let me take a screenshot of this market. Okay. So now let me come over to that market which he requested for XAUUSD. So now I'm in the gold market right now. Please, if you are the guy who requested for the gold and you are still there, just say hi. So for here now, let's take a look at XAUUSD. So I'm using the 4-hour time frame, which is the same time frame I'll be using for all my other markets. And then the first thing is, here's our key support area at 1974.506. And then if you should take a look at the higher time frame, here is our resistance area. So here is it right now, and then the market is currently a downtrend. If you take a look at it, the market is a downtrend. The market is trending downwards. Then I'm just going to clone this, bring it below here. So for this, I'm going to use a 50 moving average also to help in the additional confirmation. So now, here is what we're actually going to do for XAUUSD, which is a gold. What we'll be looking for gold is actually a sell opportunity. There are so many reasons why you should be looking for a sell opportunity in gold. One, due to the high inflation rate in the United States. And then secondly, following the saga going on between US and then Iran or Iraq, one of those countries. So this is one of the reasons why you need to look for a sell opportunity in this market, because the market is already selling. And then on the second hand, one thing you need to keep in mind while trading XAUUSD is that you need to watch out for news. You need to keep your eye on news, because news will determine how this market actually moves, following the saga that the economy is currently going through. So you need to keep your eye on news to make sure that you get out of the market at the right time and then get in the market at the right time as well. So from here now, I'm going to consider this area here good, and then you can see that the market right now is at a previous support level. You can see it break below it, came back upward again. So the market is at a previous support level. So what you are looking at for this market is that this market should trade up to the 200 moving, the 50 moving average. You can see it here. The 50 moving average is currently in blue line, and that is a separate line in this chart right now. So if the market should trade up to the 200 moving average and then show a price of a sign of rejection, then you can look for a full sell option. So assuming the market trade to this level, then break below here again, then you can look for a full sell option to this area here with this information, which is 1 to 2.39. So for me, when trading the XAUUSD, your main option should be looking for a sell opportunity. Just look for a sell opportunity on this market due to what is going on in the United States right now. So let me give you my information for this market. There will be two predictions for this market. Actually, both of them will be sell market. So there's no buy option in this market if you take a look at the direction the market is moving. So even if I should use my section bias, even the section bias is in support, it's telling you that the market is mixed right now. That's why I say you need to wait for it to pull back to the 50 moving average, show a sign of rejection before you place an order. So XAUUSD, order type, sell. So entry at 2026.115, and then TP1, take profit 1 at 1985.767, and then TP2 at 1974.506. So these are my trade options for this particular market, and I believe you can see them on your screen right now. So you can just take a look at this. So one is simply waiting for the market to come over here, but in case the market doesn't get over to this top, another thing you should look at for this market is that let it break below this previous support area, pull back for a retest, then you can also sell from here. But then when you are selling from this point here, sell it directly to so if you are selling at 2021, then you should sell it up to 1974.506. Okay, so you are learning how you can actually set up the trading bias. So to get the trading bias indicator, simply come over to your indicators and then search for section bias. Simply search for section bias and download this one by TradeSharp 99. So I believe you can actually, so it doesn't have any sort of settings. All you simply do is just download it and then turn it on. You can see there is no setting. The only setting here is where you want to position it on your chart. That is all. So simply where you want to position it on your chart. So you can simply see all my prediction here for XAUUSD. So I'm still going to take a screenshot of it. So that is simply it. So I'm just going to turn off all the indicators. I only like using indicators for extra confirmation when the market is a bit tricky. But when the market is straightforward, I don't use indicators for anything. So I'm going to mark out all the market I've actually tried out today. So now, if you are new here, let me just rush through some of the classes that some of the parts you already missed. So let me just update AUDJPY. We are buying. And then EURGBP. So for EURGBP, we are selling for NZDCHF. we are also looking for a sell opportunity. So now let's take a look at Canadian pair. So which currency we've talked about NZDCHF, we've talked about AUDJPY. So let me just update here. Let me take a look at all the pairs I've announced so far. So I've talked about Euro AUDJPY, EURGBP, NZDCHF, and XAUUSD. So now let's take a look at Canadian dollar and any other pair. So now let me come over to Canadian dollar. So now I'll come over to Forex. So let me look for Canadian dollar. So let me look for a good stable currency to actually pair it with. So I'm going to look for, so I've talked about Euro, I've talked about GBP, but I haven't, okay, I've talked about XAUUSD. So I don't like placing double trade in any sort of pair. So now let's take a look at Chinese yuan. Or we can go with nope. Okay, Hong Kong dollar. So let's look at Canadian dollar, Hong Kong dollar. So Canadian dollar, Hong Kong dollar. So the first thing to consider, as usual, is my key zones on the 4-hour charts that are really clear on the 4 hours. This and then I'll be looking for my, since the market is actually a downtrend, so the market is currently a downtrend, so I'll be looking for my swing positions. As usual, I'll be looking for only my swing positions because they are my area of interest in this market. So but first, let's get a trend out so you understand. You can see the more it's going, the more it's actually expanding. So from here now, let's consider our swing positions. So the first swing happened here. The market actually came back. It came back multiple times to actually retest this swing area. And then after this was the next swing area. So now the market is at a swing point right now. So now since this market is a downtrend, let me just add the 50 EMA to actually confirm. So the market is actually a downtrend and at a good sell opportunity. So the reason why I say it's at a good sell opportunity is that the market recently came back to retest this area here, and then it's trading downwards already. So you can decide to sell the Canadian dollar and Hong Kong dollar right now. But for that, let me go over to the 1-hour chart to see the recent movement of the market. Okay, so on the 1 hour right now, you will need to be vigilant because the market created this double top already. and then broke below the neckline. So for me, let's take a look if this market will give it some few minutes, if this market will come back here, because it's currently ranging right now. So if I should even turn this off, it's showing bearish. But let's take a look at how the market move from here, because we need this market to come to a reasonable position so that we can get a good stop loss and then a good take profit. Because currently, if you want to trade this market at this point right now, so for example, you want to trade this market right now, your take profit to be here, and then your stop loss must be way at the top here, which doesn't actually make sense. So to make sure that you are getting a good trading opportunity, then it's advisable you wait for this market to pull back a little bit, because if you can pull back to this previous swing here, so if you can pull back to this neckline here, so if the market can pull back to this neckline, let me get it out to a different color. So if this market can pull back to this neckline here, then it will be a good opportunity for you to actually sell from there. In that way, you are going to get a very good stop loss position and a huge take profit position as well. So if you have any other pair you want me to check out, you can kindly let me know down in the comment section, as I'll check it out for you immediately. So for this pair, let me add it to my watch list. So let me just take a snapshot as well. So is there any other pair you guys actually want me to look into right now? If there's no any other pair, you can let me know, and if there's another pair, so you can let me know, so that I look into it for you. So these are my major pairs that I actually trade, and I've looked into all of them. So if you want me to look into any other market, you can kindly let me know as well. So guys, any more recommendation, or you can actually end here right now because I've given out every other signal that I'm actually looking into. So hello guys, I'm going to end this live stream right now. It seems we all at same point, so hope I can actually end the live stream right now. So I'll be looking out for your comments. So hope I can actually end the live stream right now. So goodbye guys, please don't miss out on tomorrow. As I already said, I'll be live streaming every single day. Just set the alert on your phone right now from 12:30. So guys, any more recommendation, you can actually end here right now because I've given out every other signal that I'm actually looking into. So from 12:30 Ghanaian time every day, I'll be live streaming here for you guys. So, and I'll be dropping a video tomorrow, a full video on this indicator. So I'll be dropping a full video on this indicator. So on the indicator I just showed you that I was using across the chart, I'll be showing how you can use those indicators to actually get the best out of the market. So that already said, have a nice day. Bye. So guys, I'm going to end this live stream right now since we are at the same point. So